Pretty cool, huh? That was a friend of mine. Her name's Andy. She's actually the daughter of friends of mine. They're like family. We went on a camping trip in an earlier episode with them. We've done that for a long time. But we're packing up. Look, the camper's tops rolled down. No access to the bed. Only Wanagi's bed. But yeah, we're getting ready to roll out of town. We're headed south. The winter's rolling in here in Idaho. Let me show you. You can see it's kind of, all the trees have lost their leaves. It was a lot colder a couple weeks ago, and then it kind of warmed up a little bit, but we're slowly sliding into winter now. But I was staying at my friend's house because they let us park the camper in their driveway here. You see that? Truck's over there, right? You see it behind me, behind the tree, the hedgerow. And the truck, actually, the engine went out. And in a new truck, you know, less than a year. And so we had to have it rebuilt. It took about 8 weeks. And so we've been camped out at our friend's driveway for 8 weeks. So grateful to the Link family. You guys are amazing. If you guys are watching this video, I love you guys. Lisa, Tony, Andy, Mackenzie, amazing, amazing people. And like family to me, like I said, we go camping and stuff. And little Harley, their little dog, gets along with Wanagi. But anyway, so we're getting this all sorted and you know, put back together. We're getting it all closed up, getting ready to travel south for the winter. We're going to be heading down to Southern California, down to my parents' house. I'm actually headed to go get another, for the holiday season, but I'm also going to be getting another spine surgery. It'll be the 5th spine surgery for me. I'm disability retired firefighter, as a lot of you know, and my spine's wreaking havoc with me. So that's the plan anyways. Awesome. So we'll bring you along for the journey. Wanagi's in the house still. I'm going to get the camper on the back of the pickup here, hook it up, and then yeah, we're going to roll out of town. It's going to take probably 2 days, maybe 2.5 days to get down there. It's only about a 14-hour drive is what Google Maps says, but because of my back injuries, I can drive maybe 5-6 hours, and then it's just too much after that point. So we're going to break it up in a couple days. No hurry to get down there. We got a few days until Thanksgiving holiday, and we're going to try and get down there before that, which we easily will. It's still got a week before then. So, but anyways, that's the plan. We'll take you along for the journey. I don't know if we'll see anything on the road that's noteworthy, but you never know. So, all right. Check it out. So that bridge right there is a spansion over the Snake River, which is right below us down here, and then the Snake River flows out that way towards the Pacific Ocean and flows that way towards Wyoming and Montana. Pretty cool. But people base jump off of this bridge all the time, and then parachute down to the bottom too, doing like base jumps off of it with their parachutes. There's actually a couple guys over here folding up their parachutes, and then they do bungee jumping off this bridge too. It's one of the only bridges in the United States that you're legally allowed to jump off of it with a parachute. They don't want you jumping off without a parachute though, keep that in mind. But Wanagi and I would just kind of stop and let her get a little breather and go to the bathroom, and for me too, walking around a little bit because my legs are getting sore from my back. But this is pretty amazing. Look at this. And then just up that way, if you go up about another mile up there, up canyon, is actually where Evel Knievel, back in like, it was like the late 70s, he took a rocket car and he tried to jump the Snake River from one side to the other, and he didn't make it. He survived, but pretty cool historically, but pretty rad. Look at that. Hey, how's it going? It's pretty early. Some light. Anyways, we're headed in to get an MRI. We have existing back injuries, and they've been flaring up all summer while we were fishing, guiding, and doing other adventures. We were having issues with our back. So we're going to begin a fast on the next day. Scale, get it going. There it goes, zeroed out. $194, somewhere about that. So yeah, anyways, we're weighing in at 194, which is about, our normal weight's about 180. So we definitely have put on a little bit of weight, which is okay in one respect, and others not so great. Wanagi, what are you doing, buddy? Yeah, little Wanagi's here with us. She's hanging out there on the porch. Some of you who see my videos before may recognize this place. We're actually down in Southern California at my parents' house. We were in Boise, Idaho. That's where we finished up for the season, fly fishing, guiding, and steelhead fishing and such. We were supposed to go deer hunting, and we were supposed to go steelheading again, but when we were headed towards Boise, I started having issues with the truck. If you've seen some of my earlier videos, you know I've had some truck problems in the past. Essentially, that's how we came to have a truck with a pop-up camper and turned it into a pop-up camper on a truck trailer, because we had to basically salvage what we could out of the last truck. And then we bought a brand new truck, and that thing lasted all summer, but it was making noise when we bought it. Not too bad, and it just got worse and worse and worse, and ended up with having to replace the valves and camshaft and some serious work on the truck internally in the engine. But we got that all accomplished, and we got it accomplished with a great mechanic who actually charged us considerably less than what it would have cost. I mean, we literally saved about $4,000 to $5,000 US on the work, because I had gone to another shop and had an estimate done, a good shop, but had an estimate done, and it was considerably more there. So got through that, stayed with some friends there in Boise, Idaho, had a terrific experience. They're people I really care about and love, and they're like family. And then once we got the truck fixed, we were supposed to go steelhead salmon fishing, but it just didn't work out time-wise. The winter was coming, and so we got out of Idaho, got back here to Southern California, and we've been here since. And what has actually happened since early summer is I've had some issues with my spinal cord, my back. I'm disability retired firefighter. If you've seen some of my other videos, you can see through the couple years I've been doing this, I've had episodes with my back, and it's laid me out. Significant pain and disability from it, ending mobility problems and stuff like that. But we soldier on, and what has happened though is now I'm starting to feel in my lower back is a shifting happening. I went to an orthopedic surgeon. My father is an orthopedic surgeon, but he sent me to a friend of his. I got some films done. I just had an MRI done and had x-rays done, and that doctor sees significant movement in my lower spine. And so actually Monday I'm headed for spine surgery, or not spine surgery, but I'm actually on Monday, coming up in a couple days, I'm going to be headed to see the doctor again. So basically what I'm doing today, the reason why I'm in front of the camera like this and we're just kind of talking, is because I'm going to actually try to do, I had tried earlier this, week and a half ago, thereabouts, I tried to do a fast. It was a 72-hour fast. The reason why, to clean my body out, to slim down, to let my body eat some of the collected fat that's happened just out of not being able to move a lot, and kind of prepare myself for this upcoming surgery to get myself in the best condition, physically, healthy, and mentally. I'm meditating because it's a big deal. Anesthesia is not a little thing, especially for me. I get highly affected from it, not just when I come out of the anesthesia, but down the road. It takes some time to get out of the body, up to 6 months, I've heard, to a year, depending on fat and all this other stuff. And so I'm really trying to take an active role in being conditioning myself prior to this surgery, so that I have optimal results, not only for the surgery, but also my mental state and physical state and all that sort of stuff. And because anesthesia, like I said, really affects me. It affects people, all different people differently, but it really affects me, and it can be not a good thing. And so I want to be prepared. Now, I was going to fast about a week and a half ago, but what ended up happening is my father had some issues. I had to take him to the ER, emergency room at the hospital, with his heart, and everything worked out okay. He's okay. He's on some medication, doing really well, and he's kind of doing his follow through this week with the doctors, and to make sure that there's no damage or something that he really needs to be concerned with. But again, that was kind of a scare. And then just a few days after that, I was fasting. I was actually in the middle of it, starting to do it. I had one day in, and then my mom started having some issues and some problems. She was out at a dermatologist kind of appointment for skin and things like that, and she started having some issues, and I had to go pick her up and take her to the emergency room also. So it's been kind of a crazy week here at the McMaster house, but anyways, everything's okay with her also. She's got to take it easy, and just both of them do. They're getting older, and so but it's great that I've been here and able to watch out for them. So the significance of that is when I used to fight fire, I was about 225 pounds. I mean, I was a big guy, a lot of muscle everywhere, and just thick, and because I was pretty active. And that's been a few years, and now, especially with my spinal cord injuries, I try to get my weight down significantly to do less pressure on the spine. So about 180, 185 is my normal weight. And so I'm definitely up in the game here. Too much ice cream, too many snacks. It's okay once in a while, but it's time to make that shift. And